Welcome to the grand finals of the Meta Weekly, the week of the new box, and we have Red Dragon Resonator Jack Atlas roleplay deck in the grand finals. I said this was top tier potential, but to know for sure if you should go in, use your dream tickets, you're going to have to wait for this event, the $1,400 event. This is a sneak preview of the deck being really, really good. You're going to see the top deck list also. If you want to be a part of the fun, all you have to do is click join on YouTube to get all the benefits of the Discord. $60 plus weekly free events, weekly, monthly events, new player help, active deck type discussions. These are all the channels, an example of what gets unlocked once you are in the Discord. I love the Spicy Win Streak channel. I just copied an Infernity Red Dragon Archfiend deck from there. I'm 9-0 with it right now. I'll be showing that off soon. If you want to take a screenshot of this screen to see the big 5 events I provide, the 2 free events, which are $62 weekly, the dual rooms, the Meta Freakly, the entry fee events, the Meta Weekly, Meta Championship Series, the Anytime Tournaments. Let's get to it. May.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
If you are watching live on twitch.tv/DuelLinksMeta, you get to vote your star chips that you get just from watching the stream on Duels. And soon you'll be able to redeem your star chips for waifus. That's right. Random waifus. Let's go. Now, you should know that not only did the new cards make Red Resonator possibly a top tier deck, but the new skill that came out around with the new box. That new skill is if you reveal a Resonator, you then get to return any card back on the deck to search for a level 4 or lower Fiend. Now, the players today have been incredibly creative. A popular card to search is Wild Wind, as it works with Resonators to make your main synchro play. Here's him activating the skill right now. With the new box Resonator call, searching for a Resonator, the brand new Crimson Resonator, which could special summon from the hand. Now that he revealed the Resonator, he doesn't have to show you what he returns back in the deck. He could add anything from the hands of the deck to then grab a level 4 or lower Fiend. Now the downside is the level 4 or lower Fiend cannot activate their effect this turn. Now Wild Wind kind of cheats. Wild Wind does not activate the special summon. It just special summons if you control a Resonator. The Crimson Resonator does activate the special summon, so if you were to add the Crimson Resonator with the skill, you can't activate it to special summon it. As you see there, Wild Wind special summoning alongside his Crimson Resonator. He's going to make the Red Rising Dragon special summon a Resonator from the graveyard. Now, it's worth noting that he has not performed a normal summon yet. No normal summon in this play.
I activate my monster.
With the Crimson Resonator, besides its first effect of special summoning from the hand, its second effect is if you have a Dark Dragon Synchro, you could special summon a Resonator from the deck. Red Resonator, when special summoned, will target the biggest monster on the field and gain its attack and life points. We're now at 6,100 life. Not synchroing further. We had no restrictions. We could have made a Red Dragon Archfiend if we wanted to. With that back row set, it could very likely be a card called Solemn Scolding. Because this deck gains life points so quickly and so much of it, it is not a Solemn Scolding. I'll talk about that in a bit. Book of Moon going to flip down the Channeler in response to the Channeler triggering the field spell on the summon of a Harpy, destroy a back row card. Flip the Channeler. Now, the biggest downside of Harpies is not having a face-up Harpy. When they have a face-up Harpy, they can activate Elegant Egotist to summon more Harpies on the field. So if you could Book a Moon it, destroy it, negate the summon, that's how you beat Harpies. We'll talk more about Solemn Scolding later. Let's just say it negates everything and it costs 3,000 life, and that's why they play it in this deck, and it's not really played in any other deck. We are going to Synchro Shokan into a Darkened Dragon. Darkened Dragon can send, not destroy, send a monster to the grave by losing 500 attack. It's not a trigger effect. It is an ignition effect. That means that your opponent must pass on their back row in order for you to activate. So if he had something to stop it, he probably would have already activated it, unless he has something to negate the activation. Successfully goes through, sends the Channeler to the graveyard. It's worth noting that this is a 30-card Harpy deck. 30 cards. It's not the Harpy deck you are used to. Special summons the Wild Wind. Has not used his normal summon yet. The Resonator skill, which lets you search for any level 4 or lower Fiend, can be used twice per duel.
Summon.
Synchro into a Red Rising Dragon on summon. Special summon a Resonator from the graveyard. If he special summons a Red Resonator, he's going to gain another 2,100 life points. He does not activate the effect. He normal summons a Doom Caliber Knight. He is playing around a Divine Wrath. Just like that, he's got exactly 4,000 damage lethal. Raw has felt out the delays. Cosmic chose to not Divine Wrath the Dark End Dragon because he knows that he could have followed up and summoned another one. So he let it go through, and Raw, knowing that there was that delay, that hourglass. How do you know this? Just by watching the Duel Links meta stream during non-tournaments. I do explain how the hourglass works. The game literally told him that he had a Divine Wrath and that he chose to not use it, so then he followed up and didn't activate any monster effects. Good job, Raw, top tier playing. Let's go to game 2. No Red Resonator yet because it's a brand new deck. What? How could Red Rising Dragon Resonators not have a turn 1 play? The deck is so consistent. How? You only need one Resonator to make a play. They play 8 to 9 Resonator cards. That means he did not draw one of 8 to 9 cards. Do you know the likeliness of that happening? If we go to the stats, 20 card, 8 to 9 cards, let's check. 8. At 8, that's an 89% chance to have at least one. If he plays 9, that's a 93% chance. Now he's got 5 cards. 97% chance he at least has one Resonator to make a play. He just needs a Resonator. Hey, Trinade, return all set cards in the field back to the hand. No Hollow Life Barrier, which is actually a popular card for Harpies. There you go, Resonator call. This may be it. I think this is actually it. I cannot believe this. RDA, Red Dragon Archfiend, Resonator deck, brand new Jack Atlas roleplay deck. Raw, if you don't summon Red Dragon Archfiend for the cutscene, I declare this duel invalid. Crimson Resonator. Wild Wind special summon. We have not performed a normal summon.
Shines upon the infernal path. Synchro summon.
Shokan, the chat's already talking. They're saying hit Scolding. Scolding's not intended. Semi-limit the Scolding. We didn't even see Scolding in the grand finals. Red Rising activates. Special summon a tuner from the graveyard. Crimson Resonator can activate to summon a Resonator from the deck. Imagine passing turn 1. Passing turn 1. And Harpies could not finish it. Red Resonator gaining 2,100 life. You are not going for lethal. Raw. I cannot believe it. Hey, Trunade did not lead into a lethal. My eyes cannot believe it. We are still in this duel. Chat, don't surrender against Red Dragon if they Trunade you. Don't. Okay? I know you all are accustomed to doing that against every other deck. Just hold. Just wait. They might not have it. He's also got life point boost A. Boost A. Boost A. Hey, we got the boost. Dark End Dragon, send the Harpy to the graveyard. The boost A was not even needed. This is not even lethal without the boost A. This is not 4,000 damage. He just needed even with the normal summon, if he had a Doom Caliber Knight, it still would have not been lethal because of the Boost A. Boost A protected him from any monster being normal summoned. It could have been a Wild Wind, anything. Wow, is Boost A the way? You think Duel Links is fast? Play Boost A. Triple back row, no summon, no channeler, no nothing. Psalm Scolding, which costs 3,000 life to negate a summon, card effect, anything, can only be activated if it's your only set card. Crimson Resonator. I want you to comprehend this. This is 5 rounds into top 32. That's 5 rounds, top 32, top 16, top 8, top 4. Then you are in the grand finals. That's 10 matches. You're on your 10th match, and you're now deciding to brick. You are playing a 30-card deck. To be real, let's be real. This is a 30-card deck. Gaining 2100 life with the effect of the red resonator being special summoned from the deck. Synchroing level 8 plus level 2 to make a level 10. Hot red Archfiend Bane. This card is 3500 attack and pretty much does nothing beyond that. There you go, 3500, let's go. If you have a red dragon Archfiend in your graveyard, you can special summon it with the Bane by tributing itself or any other monster. Beyond Trunade, red dragon resonators, they don't have a good way to deal a back row. Their synchros, their core cards, they cannot inherently deal a back row beyond the Trunade. They just have to brute force the back row. Activating the Demon's Resonance, revealing the Crimson Resonator, returning a card back in the deck to add the Wild Wind. We special summon the Wild Wind. 3,500 damage lethal Karma Cut. Discard a card. If he discards a Hysteric Sign, he's going to gain 3 Harpy cards in the end phase, and he's back in the duel. Woo, that's exactly what he discarded. He needs to stop one of these two. There you go. He's got it. He's got it. Discarding a card to banish the Wild Wind. Going to chain Book of Moon to flip down the Wild Wind, dodging the Karma Cut, but no longer do we have lethal. Takes the 800. Now, if he had a Solemn Scolding, he may have wanted to preemptively Book of Moon his own monster, then maybe flip it back up to then have the ability to Solemn Scolding one of those Karma Cuts. Had he Solemn Scolded one of those Karma Cuts, he could have won. And now we have Hysteric Sign adding 3 Harpies in the end phase. Scolding only activatable if it's your only set card. Some people in the chat are thinking, is that double Book of Moon? Is that another Book of Moon? Ooh, he's got the Feather Rest, Harpist, Channeler. Cosmic, you deserve an achievement, a badge for surviving a Trunade. If you win after being Trunaded, oh boy, that's a Book of Moon. Double Book of Moon did not have the Scolding play we were talking about. Does Cosmic have a Lance? Does he have anything to protect himself? He did not have a Swallowed Nest. Nothing. Back to Raw. Book of Money. Wild Wind is back up, that he Book of Mooned himself to dodge the effect of the Karma Cut. Resonator Call, search your deck for a Resonator. Did he have a Wild Wind in the graveyard? He did not. Karma Cut would banish the monster on the field and all other copies in the grave, foregoing a synchro play, just going in for lethal with the double 800 attack Resonators. You have 2 back row. Cosmic, you have to do something. You have 2 back row cards. No! 2-0 victory. Those have to be Divine Wraths. And please just take them out because Raw played around your Divine Wrath not once, but twice. Game 1, he played around Divine Wrath. Game 2, he played around Divine Wrath. When we see your deck list and I see Divine Wrath, I'm going to be DLM pissed.
Oi, crikey, mate!
Oi!
Crazy!
Kneel before the king. Red Dragon Resonator wins the first week it came out, the Meta Weekly. Let's go. GM Raw showing you how it's done, how to build it, how to play it. I can't wait to see his deck. Let's go, let's go. Here is the full deck type breakdown of the tournament. Resonators, first week they're out. Second most played deck, that is Poggers. And then the top cut. Harpies and Resonators tied for the best performing deck. That is crazy. Right here, top 2, second place, 30-card Harpies. I'm going to zoom this out so we could see it all the way. Good job, Cosmic Flare, for getting second place. Harpy, Hunting Ground, then side decking into Life Point Boost A. And then first place, Raw with the Resonator, Red Dragon Resonator deck. I love to see it. This is great. 21 cards, putting in MST, Book of Moon. Book of Moon feels necessary for many to deal with the Steals from Roach people are making. You make a Steals from Roach against this deck, then you can't synchro. It stops all of your synchros. Top 32. Now let's look at them in a random order. Onomato Spiel. Pretty good effect. Maybe as good as the Onomata Go. All right. Sorry. Here is some Thunder Dragons. I very quickly opened up all these. If I don't have the extra deck for all of them, just make sure you go on duellinksmeta.com to see that. I just wanted to show all the spicy decks within this. More Harpies. It's kind of squished Harpies. Not a 30-card deck. It's got Treacherous, Mind Drain, triple Necro Valley. What? Revival Gift? Level 4 Fiend can be searched for with the skill. You contribute any number of dark monsters, special summon this card from your hand. If you do, it gains 500, blah, blah, blah. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target a level 5 or higher dark monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay. You can only use the effect of Dkayed once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn you activate this card's effects except dark monsters. Is there some sort of Dkayed combo? And then the Revival Gift. Select a tune on your graveyard, special summon it. Its effects are negated. Special summon 2 tokens onto your opponent's side of the field. Ooh. I am happy to see this. Yoink. No tuning. Luke Tyler builds. Triple book, 2 MST. He does not like playing against Necro Valley or Stygian Dirge. Take out the back row, take out the continuous floodgates. Thunder Dragon. Fire King. Harpy with the Tretch. On play. More Fire King. Triple Chalice. Thunder Dragon. Cyber Style. Luna Light. Yes. Fire King. Onomat. Harpies. Here we go. Here we go. 20 card. 20 card. Witch of the Black Forest. 2 of the Red Resonator. 21 Harpies. Nice. Nice. Megalith. Nice. Extra deck. Goki is back with Necro Valley to stop Jack Atlas from having fun. Water with Necro Valley is back. Blue Eyes. Are you the only Blue Eyes? 3 of them made it. 3 of them made it. Onomats. This is Raw's deck. First place. New deck. It looks like it's the same, but it's different. Chalice. Yosenju. Thunder Dragon. Fiend Farewell. Ultimate Dragon. All the Blue Eyes decks are at the end. And more Blue Eyes. Very good. That is the full top 32 breakdown of the decks. It's very interesting to see all 5 of the Resonator decks within the top 32 to see how they differ. Because I can't wait to see everyone combining as one for one true way to play it. It looks like people are pretty close to that anyway. They all look 90% similar, right? Let me know in the comments, the chat. Are you going to pick up Jack Atlas? Are you convinced yet? Do you need more results? What do you think? Chat, tell me. Are you going to invest in Red Dragon Resonator?